Welcome to Dad's Drafts.
Hello and welcome. Welcome to Dad's Drafts. As you can see, I'm about to do another draft. I hope you're with me. Let's get right into it. The last time we drafted Modern Horizons 3, we went 6 and 3. Could have been 7 and 2 if I didn't make a slight mistake, which ended up losing us the game. But let's see if we can keep the ball rolling and see if we can climb back to Mythic. Now, if you like what I do, by all means, feel free to toss a like, maybe a subscribe, but especially give me any feedback that you can give me. Now, let's see what we have here. There's a Party Thrasher. Non-creature spells you cast from exile have Convoke. Okay. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you may discard a card. If you do, exile the top 2 cards of your library, then choose one of them. You may play that card this turn. So it's pretty much draw an extra card each turn. And if I have many creatures, I can help cast the spell if I discard a card. So it's a very good way to get rid of my lands. That's a nice card, I must admit. There's also a Breathe Your Last, which I think is just premium removal. Now, I'm not sure if it will be better than a Party Thrasher, which just helps you cast many spells. Now, I must admit that red is not my best color, so to say. But I think I think I'll just go for the removal. It's a safe pick for me. I should maybe have picked the Party Thrasher there, but I think we'll be fine. Now, for black cards, there is another card which really has to do with the blue-black draw many cards synergy. I don't know how good that synergy actually is, how good it works. Never played with it. There's a Fanatic of Ronas, which is ramp, and a lot of ramp if you can actually either eternalize it or buff it, or have another creature with power 4 or greater. The thing is, if you have a creature with power 4 or greater, do you still really need the mana? And there's a instant, which is instant speed, 4 damage to any target, and if it targets a multicolor, it's cheaper, so that might actually be decent. Now, I think it's too soon for me to pick this card, because even if we're black, we don't know if we're going to be blue-black. And there was also another one in the previous pack, so maybe one of them will go around. This card is good anyway, because it fixes, and it gives you colors, so I think I'll just pick that over the Ghost Slice, because I don't know if we're going to be red. Okay, well, now I see the reiterating bolt, and I think we should have picked the red card. This is a very strong card. It's premium removal. There's also a Dog Umbra, which is nice. But I think I'll just take the reiterating bolt. It does seem that red is not too open, and also black isn't too open. There's only one card, which is the Dross Claw, and it's not very good. So for me, it's between the reiterating bolt and the Dog Umbra. I think I'll go for the bolt. I mean, we have some way to get energy at this moment, and maybe we'll get more. Okay. When it ends the battlefield, create a 1/1. Okay, with flying, morbid. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature dies this turn, populate. And populate means create a token that's a copy of a creature token you control. So it can be good, because you will get many spirit tokens. However, if you don't have a token and this triggers, it's just a dead card. Well, since we're already going in the energy kind of way, energy kind of deck, I think I will take the Static Prison here. Maybe we can get some energy proliferate deck going. Wow, this is a really nice card. Black does seem very open. This is also a good card. Since we have the reiterating bolt, I think I will take the rebirth here. We would really like to get creatures into our graveyard though. But I think this is a fine pick, and I'm not sure if we're going to splash red or maybe just drop white. But at this point I'm just picking strong cards. So I'll just take this. Maybe black-red is very open. This card is fine if you have some ways to sacrifice the creature that you take control of. There's a Witch Enchanter, which is a good card. Even if it's on the splash, because you can always play it as a land. So I think I'll just pick it here. None of the other cards really impress me. I mean, we're not green-white, otherwise the Watchdog would have been pretty good. we will pick up landscapes later, so that will be no problem. Okay. There's a tapped land or another Witch Enchanter. I think this is just a very strong card. So I love to pick it up. And there's a Dark Umbra, so at least white does seem reasonably open, because this is just a very strong removal card in my opinion. Cheap way to stop Eldrazi's from killing you. So either we're white-red splashing black, or we're white-black splashing red. Do we want another removal spell? I think this is only good in blue decks if you have many ways to get more cards. So I think I'll just take the Ember Mage because it's a strong card. Here the conscription comes around, as I might expect. Now, we didn't really see blue-black. We did see blue-black, but we're not really in blue-black. It's too late to start over only from the Breathe Your Last. So I think we'll take the Goldsmith. Really good card. Another Umbra. Could also go for the Ember Mage, but I'll just take the removal spell here, because we don't know yet if we are actually going to be white-red. So picking another Ember Mage might not be the right pick. So let me just put the removal spells to this side. It's pretty easy to go 3 colors in this format, especially with a card like this. Now, I wouldn't mind to pick up some more ways to get energy or to proliferate, because that way we can keep our energy going. And since we're in red-white, there should be some ways to get energy. But we also might just be in black-white and splashing red for the rebirth and maybe the bolt, depending on how many lands we can pick up. All right. Very late Watchdog. Okay. Not a very impressive pack. I think it's an easy pick to just get this one, because I just said we would like some proliferate to go together with our energy. There's also 2 Sky Claws, which I thought were not very impressive, but if you do have proliferate, they really grow very fast. So maybe we can pick one of those up later if we're still in red-white. This card is also good, but you really need to be aggressive, and I don't think we are going for the aggressive strategy. Now, we really need some 3-drops, since we have none. Very good card. If you saw my last draft, it really overperforms. Should have been an uncommon. Now, at this point, I don't know if we should commit to either black or red, because there's 2 good removal spells. I think we'll just keep taking white, since it's very open, and hope to at some point pick up a land which is white, red, black. What do? Target can't cast spell this turn. If spells get creatures can't attack this turn. There's another Umbra. There's also another Transformer. My goodness, this is a very nice pack. And a 4/4 with upside. When a modified creature you control dies. Do I have many modified creatures? I have ways to get counters on this. And we have a kite. 6 creatures. I think I'll just no, I will take this one. Maybe at some point we can get some more counters, or any kind of... There we go. There's a way to get counters on our creatures. Another Umbra. Oh my goodness. Now, we still don't know our second color, to be honest. Maybe it's black, but I'm not really impressed by the gargoyle. I think I'll just take the auxiliary, since we have proliferate. And we still don't know what our second color is, so it's either... Wow, that's a very nice card to proliferate. Because if you don't proliferate, this just dies at some point. Now, is it a good time to pick that? I think it is a bomb actually, but I don't know if blue-white is open. But I think it's just too good a card to not take, so I'll just take it. We're not going to play that card. Might not play all these three, but we'll see. Okay, that's exactly what I like. This card is very good. It's just 3/3, which has to be damaged twice, or you can put the shield counter on a creature like the Dreamtide Whale, which you don't want to be killed. And since we have quite some proliferate, I think we'll be fine with these two. Could still splash the blue though and still go for red-white splashing blue. But this will be, Rebirth will be very hard to cast. Especially since they're both on the splash. Now there's a combat trick, there's a land in colors we don't need. There is a Sky Claw, but there's also the Suppression Ray. And I think this is a very good card, even if we're not going to play blue. Pretty much all the lands with upside are good. Imagine having like 6 mana or 6 energy laying around, you just sleep them for a turn. Do we take a Specimen or a Zealot? Never played with the Specimen. I think I'll just take the Zealot here. Because as I said, we might have blue on the splash. Skyclaw. Is playing Control good? No, I think I want to keep blue on the splash. So I want to try it like this. Might not play the Ember Mage. That's a good thing to have when you're blue on splash. So I'll just take that. Wish I had that in real life. Oh, I might actually have one in real life. But I think it's from another set. Let me just take a sip. Oh my goodness. Okay, sure. So many Umbras. It's just 2 mana pretty much remove a creature. I know it's not really remove a creature because, you know, the effect is still on the creature. So, for instance, if you put this on this one, the proliferate thing still works. I'm very glad to pick that up. We might actually just end up going red, white, blue if it keeps going like this. Okay. Let me just check how many creatures we have. 13, that's pretty good. I really like this card. Not on its own, I wouldn't play it on its own, but the fact that it's on the land just makes it very good. There's no real other things I like. I like the Gold Slith, but I think we have enough 2-drops at the moment. So I'll just take this one. A 2/2 with first strike or a Storm Angel which pumps all your dudes. This is also a good card by the way, but it might actually wheel, and we don't have... I think I'd rather have the flying. We do need some more top end, some bombs. There's another one. Visionary is very good. Might be good. What do you do? When it ends the battlefield, create a 1/1 forced right land token for each time you've cast your commander from the command zone. Okay, well that doesn't seem like a card I want to play. I'll take the Rush of Inspiration here. Green-red seems very open. I don't think this is a card you can play in this format. Wow. Things we can pick up, Aether Spike or the Phantom. I'll just take the Phantom. White seems to be very open. Someone played this against me and I was rather impressed. Just very good to flicker creatures, and we do have some enter the battlefield thing, so I think I will take it. Not sure if I'm going to play it. There's nothing else in this pack which really impresses me. How can this still be here? Sure. This is also a very good card, by the way, but I think this is better. Might be wrong there. Maybe Scurry of Gremlins is better. Sure, I'll take another Evangel. We do need to do a lot of cutting. Will not play the Kite. Sure, I'll take another tap creature. There we go, it actually wheeled. Do we want it? This is at instant speed, so it can save a creature. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't want to play the Slith. It is good, but it won't beat any of these other creatures. I do need to check how many things we have that actually make our proliferate useful. It seems like no one was in white. White, blue, run land, sure. I don't mind. I'll just take the Watchdog. Doesn't really matter, we won't be playing that other card anyway. Okay, so white was very open, and maybe I should have picked the what was it, the red rare. I'm not sure how it performs, but I think we still have a solid deck. We do need to do some cutting though. We have so much removal. First I want to sort out our lands to see how many. Please don't bug out. Okay. Let's take a look. We have, of course, 1, 2, 3, 17 cards, which is way too many, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double-faced, which means we can cut at least 3 normal lands. So that's 1, 2, 3. So now we'll have 14 lands, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double-faced, which I think is fine. Wondering if it's still worth playing red. I think this is great if you can get some energy. Maybe we can cut one more land. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No, I don't think we can. Now let's look at the curve. I think we have some. We have too many 2-drops. We might not need this. So I'll just drop that. I think this will be good. I don't think we need that one now, since we have the Conjurer. I'd rather have a playable card. Three, 4, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 lands, and we're not really high on curve, so maybe we can drop another land. Which one? This one gets us red. This one gets us blue or white. So if I drop that one, I will still have 1, 2, 3, 4 ways to get blue mana. No, I think I should keep that one in, actually. Really just fiddling around with the lands. Now we do need to make one more cut. And I think it will be a 2-drop. Can you have too many Dog Umbras? Maybe you can. I'll just cut one Umbra. Maybe I'm wrong there. Please do let me know what I should have cut. Okay, let's see how this goes. Now, as I said before, I'm not very good at playing aggressive decks. I often lack the ability to get more cards, to draw more cards. So I can be aggressive, I can get them to like 7 hit points, and then I'm just top decking and they're building up their board. I think that happens about 80% of my games when I play aggressive. I think this is decent. Don't really like this one, of course, but you know. But this is a fine combination. Sure. Now I hope to draw some kind of action instead of the reiterating bolt. This one is very good because I think there's so many enchantments and artifacts in this set. So there should be plenty ways to kill it. Sure. Kinda expected that. Okay. Now if they play something big, we might actually just... Well, that's not really worth it, I think. Wow. Okay, guess we're just drawing lands. Drawing lands for days. I got this new, what is it? Hippopotamus thing. Didn't know it had wings. So I was kinda... Well, this is fine. But I don't really like the wings on the thing. Maybe I should have known. But I think it was a good deal. Sure. That's a good card. Do we mind them ramping? You can still tap for mana, so I think we'll just try to destroy that with the Witch Enchanter. Spend one only to cast a colorless spell or activate an ability. I think there's no counter spell with colorless, so I think I'll just destroy that. I love the wordplay on this Witch Enchanter, and there's also Disenchanter, so which enchanter do you mean? Disenchanter, which? Well, that's the... I think that's the intended joke. Okay, well, drawing land for days, but I think we're still fine. I think we'll just play this. Maybe, can they counter it? Maybe they can. But I'd rather have them counter this than the Skoa Ember Mage. Just keep that up. Now we can actually bolt 2 targets, which would be fine. But this is a good card, and they probably have some more removal, I assume. But we could, if they don't play anything, or if they do tap out and don't play an impressive creature, we could play the Ember Mage. They seem rather unlucky. Now, what is a good play? I get at the beginning of you may... Okay, so I can pump other creatures, which doesn't seem too impressive. I think I'll just attack first and see what they do. And I think I do want to pay the things here. I mean, we have quite some chance to draw the card that lets us proliferate. Sure. So either they have nothing, or they have some kind of counter spell. Do we mind if they counter this? I think we don't. So we'll just try and play it. I'd rather have them counter this than the Voltstorm Angel or anything like that. Yep. Okay, it's a good card. So they're going for the late game, so I think we need to put some pressure. So if they play a big fat Eldrazi, tap out, sacrifice this, which the odds are quite big, we can just Dark Umbra and get in for quite some damage. I just hope they don't have anything to wipe my board in some kind of way. And if they play 2 creatures, we can play both. If we draw land, we can play the Angel and the Bolt and just do a lot of damage. But let's just see what they do first. Looks like they have some plans, of course. It's a very good card. That's not so good against the Dark Umbra. Okay, well that's a good draw. Now let's see. They can do it once. Do we really care? I think we don't, so I think I'm just going to play this. And if I attack with everything, they don't... Do I want to kill that? I probably want to kill it anyway. I don't want to replicate it. So I'll just try to destroy that. He might sacrifice it himself, because it can sacrifice itself, right? Yeah. They can kill our enchanter, which is okay, I guess. Yep. I don't think there's a reason to pump them now. There's also no reason to put another counter at this. I think I want to keep my mana behind. Now I don't think they're going to block, because they probably have a very big Eldrazi. He's just counting, can I play my 8-drop if I kill another spawn? The answer is yes, so I will block it with a spawn pretty much. Now if they don't have a way to kill multiple of my creatures, I think we should be fine. We actually have lethal if he taps out fully for 1 creature. But I think the Angel will probably die. And we're kind of in top deck mode right now. Okay. Well, we don't have lethal anymore. But I don't think that's the kind of play you want to make. So maybe he will just play a 4-drop now with the Eldrazi sacrificed. And then I think we put an Umbra on it. And then if he doesn't play anything, okay, well we can just attack into that. I think we'll just keep slamming with both. Okay. That's a very nice draw. Now he has no good blocks. I think I will, sure. I don't need the energy at the moment for anything else. He will jump, he will need this to loot, I think. He'll go down to 6, we'll have lethal in the sky. And if he plays something big, which has reach, we still should be able to target it with our Umbra. But I don't even know if there's like board wipes in blue-red. There might be. I don't know the cards too well enough for that. We also have the Voltstorm Angel next turn, so I think we should be pretty good. We can pump the team, actually, if we like. Didn't draw any of our 2-drops that proliferate. We have 3 of them, which is just crazy. I mean, 2 mana for a 3/1 is decent stats, but having the proliferate thing on it is crazy, sure. Discard a card. Is your hand stacked with lands? Yeah. Yep. That's good. I think they still die. I mean, I had this during the pre-release. I don't think it does anything else. Well, he can maybe put more creatures, sacrifice this for another creature maybe. But I think we should be good. I mean, even without the Umbra, we still have lethal, but maybe he's going to let it fight with something. And not sure what he can have for a single green. Let's just try. We'll see. I mean, even if he taps out to prevent this, we can still... Sure, okay. He's still dead. Good game. Oh, sorry. I meant to say good game. That was not intended to be mean. Alright, Platinum 3. Let's see if we can keep this up. First we have to go through Platinum to Diamond, and then eventually, hopefully, we'll be Mythic. And I hope you're there with me. Now, if you like what I do, I would really appreciate it if you have feedback for me. So if I do anything which you thought I should have done differently, I'm here to learn and maybe to teach you something when I draft, maybe when I play. So it's pretty much just casual. Maybe at some moment I will start live streaming. Chef Frank. All right. This is a good high end. Yeah, I don't think that will be played very soon. I would like to have the blue. I hope they play an... Okay, that's very nice. I hope they play an artifact or enchantment, so this will be useful. Do you do something useful? I think you do. I think this is when it attacks. Yeah, let's just have you not attack anymore, please. Nice. Now, do I want to go wide or do I want to play the Zealots? We are going to go do some proliferating, and getting the servo isn't really useful for proliferating. So I think I will play this, and I think I'll just put a counter on it. Could have also done energy and proliferate, but this Zealot also already gives us energy. What do? Draw your 3rd card in turn, return from the graveyard tab, so it has to die first. Well, maybe we can help with that. Let's first just attack. They don't have any good blockers as it seems, and I don't know if there's black mana tricks, but I'll just play this. I think this card is pretty good because it's one of the few cards that don't require mana to tap. Only would have loved it if it had vigilance, but that would be, I think, too good to be true. We don't need 5 mana anyway, so I'll just play this now. I will sacrifice it at some point. We do have plenty of mana up if they want to counter it. So I just want to try to play around a counterspell. They do have missed a land drop, so I think that is sad for them. Destroy, and what do? Enchant creature, otherwise Dogger has Umbra armor. Enchant creature would be destroyed, instead removal damage. I think I want to keep this alive, and I know that might be greedy. But I think it's going to, I hope it's going to get pretty big with the Evangel. I might just play this without a target. But if they keep the Sneaky Snacker behind, we can tap it and get in for quite some damage. But I really would love to be able to play this. Okay, yeah, let's just sacrifice this. Thin out our library. Only one mountain left. Wow. Okay. He must have something, right? Yep. Well, that just happened. Well, in this case, I just want to keep up the Witch Enchanter, because we don't have any counters anymore to... Yeah, we do have some energy counters, but not those kind of counters. Really drawing quite some lands now. I would love to draw some non-land cards here. But it's better than what they have. They are drawing 0 lands. They might have something, otherwise they would probably have used the Wither and Bloom to put a counter on something. Okay. I don't think I want to offer the trade. What do you do? A 1/1 prowess, that's not great. I think I'll just attack with this. If they want to double block, they'll lose both creatures, which is fine to me. Unless they have a trick of some sort. Seems like they do. Wow, another Wither and Bloom, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we really need to draw some action now. I think that works. I think. Do we want to go aggressive? I think we do. I mean, they're just drawing 0 lands. I think we need to try and do damage for as long as we can. But as I said, they might have another way of killing this. They seem to have many instant sorceries. Okay, yeah. Now, they probably have their 4th land by now, almost. Yeah, I want to pay. Should probably have tapped it for mana before doing that. So that was not too smart. I just want to decrease the chance of us drawing lands. Wow, can you imagine if you go blue-black that you have 2 of these? I think that's very strong. They'll be gaining life now, and I think we'll be in trouble. I mean, they will be filtering. This will be very hard for us to get back from. Yep. Yeah, this is kind of slipping away from us. Are we playing too many lands? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 lands so far. We're halfway our deck. I don't think we are, but I also don't think there's anything we can do now. Well, it is something that blocks if it actually gets to the battlefield. But we are far behind now. Not sure if there was something we could have done differently. I mean, we drew many lands. Maybe I will just cut another land. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We also drew many lands last game, so maybe I'll just cut one land. Put in another armor. We have 1, 2, 7 ways to get white source. I think we do need that. Red source, blue. We do need 1 blue. I think we can cut one of these. Okay, well, maybe it helps. I mean, the rule of thumb for me with the double-faced lands is that for each 2 double-faced lands you have, it replaces a normal land. But since I drew so few lands, this is good. We have all our colors. Sure, I'll pay life. I mean, we have 2-drop. We can get some energy. Okay, there's another white source. I hope we'll have lots of energy very soon. We'll have 3 energy, so we can attack with this one, give it +2/+2 counters and flying, if this lives, and it doesn't. Which is sad. Sadness all along. They are playing black, so there is quite a chance that the enchanter will be useful. But I really would love double red here. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I think we'll have to armor that. Get in for 6. Hope they play some kind of artifact creature. Or we get a red source. That's not an artifact creature. Lands are not really helping us. My goodness. Well, that will help. Wish we had our creature. Alright. Now I can tap something. Do they have something useful yet? They don't. Do I want to offer the trade with the witness? Because that way they can get something back, so I'll tap that. I think I do. No. I know that seems like a weird trade, but if they can get this, get 4 counters on it, because this thing actually grows everything. Yeah, well, I think we just need to start attacking with a Voltstorm Angel and start tapping his creatures down, because this race we won't win. Still no artifacts or things. Choose one. Do we want to draw 2 cards? I think we do. Okay, I'll just first attack. I will get it. Give it Vigilance Lifelink. We have plenty of energy, so I will do it. Now, there's our land. Now, if they don't play anything, I think we have them. If they tap out, or if they... It seems like they have a fight spell. I hope they just whiff, because then we got them. We can attack with the Voltstorm Angel, and then we can play the Ember Mage and do 6 to their face. They have a very strong deck. Well, let's see how it goes. I would like to give it Vigilance. Okay, if this actually happens... Alright, Ember Mage for the win. That was very close. Those things are just a beating, and this does show why Umbra Armor is good, but it's not great. Because the abilities of the creature that made all the counters double was still around, so that does make it less good. Now, I did see what the hideaway was. It actually is, you can buy some cosmetics and sleeves and whatever, avatars, but you need to pay to be able to use them. So as always, it's all about the money. Yeah, sure. This is a decent hand. Well, we have these all the time. I might just play this to make sure we get to our Guardian of the Forgotten. Unless we draw our land now, then I think we might keep it up. Yeah, I think we're fine keeping it up. I mean, we have 3 2-drops. Odds are that we can actually be... Wish I had played it. Well, this is still fine. And with this one I want the Enchanter in play, especially. And I want to play this against their Charge Bug or whatever. Another target attacking creature gets +1. Okay, so they just start beating. Now, I don't know how often we will use to proliferate this game, so we might actually just, since they're going very aggressive, trade it for the inventor. Oh, okay, they gave it menace. In that case, I don't think so. Them not playing something on turn 4 is very big. But we do need another white source. Will I block with this? I can flicker this. Okay, I think I won't. I think we don't want to risk. I'm fine with trading this. I want to keep their board empty. We have more of these. And I want to keep this combination up. Prevent them from playing any enchantments. This is good. Okay, good game. Yeah, they were stuck on lands and they probably had some very nice 5-drops, but didn't get to play them. Alright. 2 and 1, I think it is. Maybe 3? I forgot. 3 and 1. Okay, we're going very nicely. I should change the appearance of my deck, by the way, because it shows the card we don't actually play, which is strange. So far, I really like this set, so please let me know what you think of Modern Horizons 3. Well, this looks very much like the hand we had previously. I think this is great. We'll just play this tapped. We'll have all colors. We'll draw a 4th land eventually. We have a 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. Sure. Dead Zed, bring it on. Show me what you got. Your opponent is choosing whether to keep. Well, we will also keep. He needed a long think. Sure. Also a very nice card. Wow, no turn 2 play. Okay, I think we should be pretty good. Now, I'm just thinking, we can proliferate. Last turn it didn't go too well for us putting the counter on this one. Maybe I just want to get the energy because we have the Voltstorm Angel. Do we have... I'll just get the energy. Do we want to risk? Is there any flash creature? I don't think there is. Okay, well, that's an Oozewag, which sadly enough is not a enchanted creature. Next turn we can play the Angel. Do we want to put the Umbra on it? I don't think we do. I think we'll just play this and take a beating next turn. And then just keep things tapped for pretty much free. And it's also worth, once we have 5 mana, we can just skip turns and keep this one up and... Oh my goodness, okay. This one it attacks? Yeah, well, I'm very happy that we kept this one up. Because that is a target that needs to be dealt with. I'll play this. When it ends the battlefield, whenever you attack, you may... Okay, so this creature doesn't actually have to attack. So I'll just attack with this. I will pay 5 life, give it flying and 2 counters. And now it is actually way more useful to play the Rhino in Proliferate, because this will get bigger and will get more energy. It might die, by the way, so it will probably die. Stomp, okay. Nothing we can really do against that. I do want to tap you. Yep. I'm not sure if we want to use our last energy to tap. I think we do. Really hope to draw. You'll see, we changed one land and now we're stuck on lands all the time. Maybe I should have played the Enchanter. I'm just trying to be very hopeful to at least hit something with it, but I don't even know if red-green has any enchantments or artifacts. Okay, well that just died. Land, please. Okay, well, we should have played it earlier. We'll just tap the Oozewag. Hope they have nothing against our angel. I mean, to kill our angel, I know they have a lot against our angel. Wow. Is it worth keeping this up and just flash this whenever we can? Let's just see if we can get to combat first and attack with flying and vigilance and lifelink. It might just be worth it to keep this up. I cannot keep it tapped, but I can flicker this if they try to remove it. No, I think I'll just play these two. Sure. And I think I actually want to put a shield counter on the angel. Okay, good game. Yeah, I understand why they were hesitant to keep their hand. I mean, they didn't really play anything until turn 4, which kind of saved us. But I think we played okay. The good thing about that card of paying 5 mana is very steep to be flickering a creature. But it's very strong, especially with Enter the Battlefield, but also if you can do it at instant speed, because all your creatures, except that creature, pretty much become immune for removal spells. So it's kind of all your creatures have hexproof for 5 mana, which I think is pretty good. So we're going 4-1. So far, so good. All right, Glowsu. Only white mana, but I don't really mind. Are we on the draw? If we are on the play, I will play the Enchanter tapped. I think I learned from last time. It kind of depends. Yeah, well, I do want to play it tapped. I will probably regret it. Now, if they don't go too aggressive, I think I will get the servo, and that way we'll be able to support. Yeah, well, I think we need to keep up this prison for anything huge they're about to play. But we do need some red mana soon. It's a very strong card, just 2 mana, get any land or creature or whatever and get some kind of ramp. Okay, interesting. We'll just do the servo token. Now we have 2 removal spells, so if we actually get a land next turn, which would be fantastic, we can get 5 power on the board total, or actually 3 with this one. This one is very good if you have 2 targets. But we really need to draw a land here. So please, land. Deck, please don't let me down. You let me down. Yeah. Kind of getting screwed here. I mean, the chances are 50% now for us to draw land, and I don't really care which color. I would prefer red, but still, white is fine too. Because, let's see, I think we can stack the thing, so we can put counters first and then proliferate. Because otherwise there are no targets to proliferate. I just hope they play some kind of ground creature or... Oh, come on. Okay. This is not going as planned. It really feels as if changing one land makes such a difference in your... I mean, the first couple of games we were flooded all the time. I changed one land to a Dark Umbra, and the next 2 games we were mana screwed, while keeping 3 lands. Well, I can get salty, but I think that's just a part of the game. I mean, if you get to play Magic in some way, either arena or in real life, you will walk into this. It will happen to you. Look at him tossing away lands. Yep. I will try to keep it alive. I know it's not ideal, but we do have another removal spell for something big. And I really hope if we draw a land we can get so much power on the board with these 2. But they need to tap out. Yep. Well, there's no way we can do both now. Finally. Now please let me stack these. Okay. So I want to support this one and that one. And the reason for that is this is already a juicy target they want to kill. So if I put a counter on this, it will probably die anyway. So I'd rather just put the counter on this, or the 2 counters on this token. Now next turn we can play the Bolt and the Prison, but they will probably play something very big. Well, that's not too big actually. And we can put some pressure on them with flying. I think we just want to put this in a Prison. I'm just very fearful for anything big incoming, and they're on 18, so I don't think we can actually manage to get in for lots. If they don't have a counterspell, I can remove this and that, because this has lots of value anyway. And then we can get in for 3, 6, 13. And they will have to do some blocks. Okay. Let's just try this first. They do have something. Now I think I will just not play the bolt. And just attack with everything except for the Evangel. Because they have no good blocks for any of these. So either they use a trick, or they get a bunch of damage, or they lose their ramp creatures. And I'm fine with all of them. And if they do use their mana now, I might play the bolt after combat. Okay. If they don't use their mana, I'll just keep it up. Do I keep it up? Next turn I can either mage or claw, and not both. We don't have enough energy to... This gives 3 energy, so that makes this twice as good. I'll just keep it. Bye bye, Evangel. Yeah, it loses all types. Yeah. So now it's just a creature we can block with, unless we can get the creature with which we can flicker this. But I'm fine with blocking with it. Very good card. Yep. Yeah, this could be a game changer, really. I mean, you pay 5 mana, destroy a 3/3, get your 4/5 back. I think I want to get them as low as possible for our Skoa Ember Mage. Do I mind if they double block this? I think I do. Really need another land there. No, I'm actually fine if they double block, because I think they will perhaps get more energy later and start looting. That's something I would really not like. Now I hope to draw a red land next turn to double spell, so we can shoot 2 targets, or play the Ember Mage if we get any land. And if they play nothing with reach, which they probably will, some big Tusker or something, or... Oh, that one. Yeah, that works. Well, if we get our second red land, we can still kill that. For now. If only we had our witch to remove the enchantment. Will you attack, sir? Alright. I respect that. Oh. They can make this into a 5 power, 6 toughness, so this is not enough. And I know it is a lot of feels bad. Do we play the land? I don't think we do. I mean, if we can get this removed at some point, somehow, maybe next turn, then the lifelink will be very useful. Now we can, unless we play another creature that gets us energy, we can shoot this twice, and that means that that one will die. Unless they play more spawns, which they probably will. Very good cards. Okay. Where did the second counter come from? I don't understand this. Did I miss something? Okay, I think I did miss something. Okay. Now we can bolt tries. And I think I will. But the thing is, do I care about that one? Or those two, or that one? I think we just need to get as many creatures off the battlefield. Hope they don't have a counter spell. I mean, if they do, we pretty much die. Now I do need to watch the back. I don't understand how this one got the other counter, because they only sacrificed. Oh, this is just sadness. Yep. Well, we're not dead yet. I hope they get greedy and attack with everything and get us to 1. Sure. Please don't have a fight spell. Okay, good game. That was very, very strange. Okay, well, I'll just look at the back. Something gave the extra counter, and I thought he had 3 Eldrazi tokens. Okay, well, let's keep going. Might be our last game. 4 and 2. We could have won that one. If they hadn't gotten that card, I would have jumped with the tapper, attacked with both flyers, and finished them with the Skoa Ember Mage. This is not great. But I hate to mulligan, but I will. We only have a turn 3 play, and maybe the armor. Now this is much better. Wow, I just realized we never actually ever saw our whale. I mean, we have that. Do we have that whale in our deck? maybe I'm mistaken. I'll look up the deck after this game. Wish I had kept the land now. Yeah, should have kept the land. Damn. Damn. Oh, please. Okay, well, I know this is greedy, but we just need to get... No, we don't want to pay, but we do want the counter. Stupid Eldrazi. Yeah, this is going to be tough. I'm hoping to do some kind of alpha strike on them. But if they keep making tokens, that will be very difficult. Yet again, not enough land. Shouldn't have thrown the land away. Can we get back from this in any way? If I play this, we proliferate. Yeah, this way we're not going to get through. I mean, we really need our angel, and we're just not drawing our 5th land. Well, good game. Okay, so we can tap 2. I think I do need to upkeep attack. So when they go to combat, we can tap 2 and put an armor on one of them. Okay, tap that one. Tap that one. I mean, it's very annoying being salty, especially if it was your own mistake. As I said, I should have kept the land. And they're just going too wide. Maybe we can drop a 1-drop creature that whenever a creature attacks, you get to give it flying encounters. Maybe that's an out. Sure. Yeah, I really need to kill the Eldrazi before the late game. Oh, this is very annoying. I really expected this deck to go better than 4-3. Yeah, I think this is just the end. I mean, don't they get all the... Yeah. Wow. Bit late. I don't think we can still get back from this. Other creature get +1/+1, and it gains Vigilance and Lifelink. So if we can survive another turn, there might be a chance. But we will lose some creatures. And I don't think we can hit 3 times with this one. It will have died, or... They have a nice deck. Very nice. We need more Dog Umbras. Oh, if we had drawn our 3rd land on turn 3, it would have been such a different game. But then again, it was my own mistake. Not mistake, my own fault. Please don't touch my angel. Okay. No creatures yet to get back, but they're going very wide. That's actually very good. We can give this first strike. Will we attack with it then? We might. Now they're actually on a 2-turn clock, thanks to that bird. So I think I might actually not attack with that and just see what happens. Oh my goodness. Well, now it will be very difficult to win. Pretty much had all my eggs in that basket. I kind of assumed they had something, but this is just too bad. Maybe we just need to start jamming with these two. But we really need a lifelink. Got a land. Why not just attack? Let something die, then get that back. Imagine just recasting that, having another one. I will tap you. And I will tap you. They do have some good attacks. I think if they attack with everything, we would pretty much lose half our board. I don't think we can stay alive with the without the lifelink. Do they have another one? No. Oh man. I think we're dead on board, aren't we? Let's see, we have 3 HP. They can attack us with, and that will soon be a 8 or more. Okay. That will be a problem. Do you have more removal spells? We're holding on steadily, I must say. This is about to become very bad. When you cast a creature spell with mana value 7 or greater, draw 3 cards. Well, that sounds fun. Hey, you draw 3 cards. Nice. Well, he has a deck that works. And we didn't get to kill them at all, or even we didn't get to kill them fast enough. Our only hope now is to stay alive somehow, and maybe they will deck themselves by playing another big dude. But I don't think they will, though. They don't seem stupid. That one is big. And that one. Okay. These zealots really keeping us alive. Oh, yep. Sure. Exile non-land permanents. We can tap 2. I don't think we can attack. Let's see, if we attack, we'll have 4 blockers. They'll have 4, 8. Well, it doesn't really matter. Nope. No, we really needed our angel there. And that got yeeted, so this card is pretty main boardable if you ever get to pick it up, because of the reinforce, so that's good anyway. And the putting counters on things goes with so many things, for instance the witness. Or if you get to kill a flying creature like the angel, I think you're very happy with yourself. I think we're still dead, aren't we? Let's just block what we can. Try to keep alive what we can keep alive. That one has to block something else then. I think we're still dead. Yeah. Good game. Yeah, the not drawing lands just really killed us there. That was my mistake again. I should have kept the third land. Thank you for watching. We went 4 and 3, so we are climbing, but it's going rather slowly. No trophy, as they call it. Thank you for being with me, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching Dad's Draft.